What is up, realists? Welcome. Today we're out here in the creek again. We're gonna try to make a quick run. This might be one of the last runs we do for the season here in the creek. Just depends on how cold the weather gets. It's supposed to be really cold next week. Probably be dropping this video about the time it's cold, but as always, thank you guys for coming along. We're gonna see how many fish we can catch today, or if we can catch anything out here in the creek. Hold on tight as we get on the reel. We'll try to catch some fish. All right, y'all. We're gonna get down here, hopefully not bust our padooties, and see if we can catch fish real quick here. Head on down to the smallie hole, maybe check that deep pool after the smallie hole. That's about it today. I did see one monster fish in here when I was looking over this bridge. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get them caught, but if we do, that'd be a great way to start. They were pretty quick to see me though and run off. It's wild how far fish can see. All right, let's keep on rolling. Oh, we got a fish. I was just kind of slowly reeling it in. I mean, I'm trying not to set the hook. There's this little guy. Well, there we go. Our first fish of the day. A little smallie right there, hiding out just right here in the current. That was awesome. We came and slurped it up using the Ned bug. We're getting some deeper water, so I'll let this guy go. First fish down for the day. Thank you for biting, buddy. There he goes. Nice. Well, maybe today's gonna be better than I thought. So at least this gets us one out of the way, and that's even before we get to the smallie hole, so. Well, I did not think there was any chance for rain, but there it is, looks like. So, glad we're making a short run today. Yep, sure enough, we're getting rained on. Well, that could be good or bad. You know how hard it rains. The last time we were out here, I thought the smallie hole was completely covered up. But today, I think it really is. And it's covered in leaves, so it's gonna be interesting to see how much of a leaf struggle we get into. But as always, I'm gonna try to stop a little short and cast right here at the front of the deep pool. If there's anything just hanging out right here, waiting for a juicy yum yum to come by. I cast it very far in. There's so many leaves. Good bite right there in the middle of that airplane, and let's see what happened here. See if I broke off or it slipped out. I feel like it might have slipped out. Yeah, it looks like it slipped out of the jig head. Man, time to get another one on. Try to see if we can get our lure back. Got a new one tied on. I don't think we're going to bump into that one again, but you never know. Got a leaf. There we go. There's that leaf trailing my lure. That's not good. Man, another good bite. Another good bite. Okay, so coming down the water is going to be better. He's right there. Hyped up for it. Doesn't seem to be big. Yeah, we'll obviously hit this on the way back, but I'm expecting to find Way more than that in here. Okay, let's head down this next little spot. See if we can find anything down here, and then if not, we got one already, so not a complete loss for the day, but not gonna give up quite yet. Alright, well, I went ahead and decided to go and keep coming down this way a little bit, try to hit some of these other holes. The only problem is I didn't bring an extra battery, because I didn't think I'd be doing this. So hopefully I have enough battery to get down there, maybe find 2 more fish, and get back and still be able to record everything. So we'll keep on trying. That's what we're doing today. Trying. Seems like I thought it'd be great with that early catch, but we had some good nibbles. Nothing holding on yet. And leaves are causing trouble. Fish under the leaves. What do we get? So we got our second smallmouth today. All right, finally, goodness. I'll turn around. Oh, he's hungry. There we go. All right. There we go. Second little smallie of the day. Nothing crazy. Finally got him up there under the leaves. Hey. Back, buddy. Alright, well, 2 down, maybe 1 to go. Next question is going to be, should I change lures or not? I think I might. Switch over to the paddle tail. Let's get all the leaves. All right, we got about 30% left on our battery, so there should be plenty of time to keep recording while we're fishing, but still gotta find 1 more fish. Let's call this day a success. So we got here, we got the smallie hole, and we got the bridge left, so we'll see. Any bites here earlier, so not optimistic about here. No bites at the small. Well, I got bites at the smallie hole, but nothing big. No catches. So the last hope here for fish number 3. Well, we'll try up at the bridge and live with 2 today if it's all we get. Well, we're out to the bridge. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can because obviously it changed its mind on the weather pattern. Should have looked harder. I didn't even think about it. All I saw was partly sunny, partly cloudy. Yep, it rained on, so I don't wear a jacket. gonna try to make it up to the bridge before I got completely soaked, but it's not gonna happen. Of course, I winded myself trying to go fast. That was terrible. There we go. Fish number 3, right at the bridge. What do we get? Another little bitty smallie. There we go. Little bitty smallie. Thanks for biting, little buddy. Hey, we actually got 3. There we go. There we go. Not a huge one, but decent size compared to the ones we caught today. All right. Decent size one behind it, though. All right. There we go. Well, I'm gonna grab it without getting hooked. All right. There we go. Decent size one right there. Very cool. See, it's Buddy waiting for it right down there, so I'm gonna get it back in the water. Thanks for biting, Buddy. All right, reelers, we had a little bit of luck today out here in the creek. Like I said, it might be last time we get in it, last time I strap on the waders, maybe until trout season comes along. But we use the main 2 things I've been using in the creek a lot: the Ned bug and the little 2.5-inch Mayer. Out here, caught a few. Not anything big, but still worth getting out. Hopefully you guys have a great day, great night, great morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hopefully it's awesome. Hopefully you guys get a chance to get on the reel real soon.